from Kwame, this was asked on Bomani's show as well, but more likely to happen: Drake gets accepted by hip hop again, or country accepts Beyonce.
Um,
Drake makes the right people money, bro. That's what I would. That would be my answer
yeah.
on that.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know if I strongly doubt that Drake is gonna be quote unquote Ja Rule. I think his
Right.
career is gonna be just fine. I think his new album's probably gonna have like the most streams of any album he ever had because his diehard fans are gonna be like, yeah, we're still supporting you. And the motherfuckers who want to see if Kendrick got them knees wobbly, if he ain't the same dude, are gonna tap in and listen to it too, right? So I think his next album might very well be his most streamed album ever in like the first week, first 24 hours or whatever. But um with Beyonce,
I mean, the
that
question is, are white people going to accept a
yeah,
black
that's
woman coming in there? Like, are
yeah,
white people going to accept a
like
black woman coming in their
Before
space?
black
Like,
people
that's
accept the
yeah,
white
I
boy
just
that says nigga.
I just
You
do
know what I
not know why
mean?
we would think white people will be more welcoming than, young black and brown people in regards. Like that's the question we're asking here, right? And I just don't see it.
white
Um,
country fans.
yeah. I mean, I guess the bigger overall question is like, is Beyonce going to get album of the year for Country Carter? For Cowboy Carter? Um, and I don't think she will. I don't think she will. I
There's this dude named Shabuzi
yeah, from
that's a
Virginia,
country
Woodbridge,
nigga
Virginia.
with
Yeah,
I fuck with him.
yeah,
It seemed like country folks fucking with him too. He's much more traditional than Beyonce is, as far as country, his sound. I wouldn't say his sound is traditional, but I mean just how he moves. It seems like he's,
him and
a
Tommy
country
Richmond from the
motherfucker.
same fucking city
It
in
makes
Virginia.
sense.
Yeah,
I don't know why it makes sense, but it does make sense.
yeah.
Anything from Virginia makes sense. I think anything can come from Virginia, honestly. But
Char likes a
but
lot
yeah,
of
so
black musicians who are like maybe not country, but like folk or bluegrass or like roots music, and
I will
they've got acceptance in in that space for sure. But
I will say
Beyonce's like
this.
famous, and you know what I mean. Like, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, Beyonce's not gonna have a 7 award night at the Country Music Awards for this
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
Like, let's just be real.
I will say
That's not gonna
black
happen.
folk music gives me the same feeling that soul music gives me because it's just so much spirit to the shit they're talking about. But I think Drake, you know, I, like you said, he makes the right people money. I think the thing with Drake is Drake will never be cool again. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll ever be cool to the people he wants to be cool, but
Yeah, that's the important
who
part.
he wants to think he's cool. I don't think he'll ever be
We were
cool to
just
those
talking
folks
about that
anymore.
in the
So
group chat. Jackson
yeah.
like went out on the town last night and was talking about like not like us is everywhere. I was at a high school event. You had 1,000 kids chanting a minor. I mean, like you know what I mean? Like it definitely. I agree with you, and I think that's what Kendrick took from him is that cachet with the youngest generation. Like that's what Drake wants. Like that's the image. You know what I mean? So, and
Yeah.
I
Like
agree
he's
with you. You
just a
kind of took it from him.
corporation now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
The
He's not a go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say the loss that Drake took compounded with the Pusha T loss. I feel like you cannot necessarily differentiate them because we're talking
Yeah, yeah.
about when he stepped out in the in the battlefield and got bodied, right? That happened with Pusha T, that happened with Kendrick. I feel like those losses just confirm everything every Drake hater has always said about him. That yeah, you're a hit maker. Like yeah, you're someone who's going to go number one with the streams. You're not someone who's going to give us a bunch of hit singles, but you're not really one of those guys that you think you are. You're not one of those guys who got that pin working, who can get in the field, who can really battle. Like Drake is someone who like everyone says like yeah, you're kind of in that Nelly class, and he's like no, I'm Nas too, and we're like nah, I don't think you're really Nas either. Like you know what I'm saying? You're more on that sing songy, pop hit guy tier. That's where you are. Your pen is mean. You can rap your ass off, but you'll
Yeah.
never be one of those guys that you want to be.
I think he can rap like a motherfucker.
He
And
can rap his ass off.
I think with skill, he's really close to those guys. I feel he doesn't have the disdain. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said it before. Like I just don't think he has the disposition in order to do what needs to be done to win battles with those guys. You can make fun and crack jokes with a Meek Mill. You ain't winning a battle with Pusha T or Kendrick cracking jokes, bro. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like on some goofy shit. No, like the jokes Kendrick said were funny. They were also mean as fuck. You know what I mean? Like they also had a lot of fuck you behind it. He ain't got enough fuck you in him. You know, he cares too much. He got to have some more fuck in it. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I feel like He just don't have them. But I think he has he can rap. But yeah, also I think like he went out like a sucker with Pusha T, where he's like, I had a real tough song, but I didn't drop it. Bro, it's better not to say nothing.
Yeah.
It's better not to say shit than to tell me you got a song, but my big bro told me I shouldn't. You a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Even
saying?
Pusha T was like, you think I'm gonna let another grown man speak for me? Are you bugging? Like,
Are you kidding me? Hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you didn't have a song. And then the way
Lying
you
ass
delivered
nigga.
the shit was weak as hell. You lying and you look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. So yeah,
Uh,
the way he went out was just weak as hell. So I think more than him just losing the battles is how he went out. He looked, one, he went out looking like, A minor. You know what I'm saying? They called him a pedophile in the motherfucking club. The other one, he looked like a whole bitch. Bro, that's some nasty ways to go out, bro.
Kendrick beat him in every fucking area, in every fucking category. Like, if you told me I always know Kendrick was a funny dude. I feel like a lot of people who got whiff of his humor during this battle weren't hip to Kendrick. Like, my first time listening to Kendrick Lamar was Look Out for Detox Freestyle. And he opens that motherfucker saying, I'm in the studio with Schoolboy Q. He ugly to the motherfucker. And he busts out laughing, right? Like, I knew right there he was a funny motherfucker, right? Right? And he's always sprinkled in humor in his music. But I think people heard Mr. Morale and To Pimp a Butterfly, which were like his most, heralded works, and thought that he was just a super serious dude. And that's just not the case. Kendrick is a funny motherfucker, but I did not see Kendrick being the funniest dude in this battle. Like, Drake is a fucking SNL host, and Kendrick had us cracking up at this motherfucker. Drake did not have us laughing at Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Then we go to the streams. I thought that Drake would win with the streams. He would win with giving us, a club jam. No, Kendrick won there too with Not Like Us. Like, he just bodied that man on his court and everything that dude does. It was just a historic ass whooping. And like I said, it is an ass whooping that I don't know if he's going to get Ja Ruled on the commercial sense in regards to sales and streams. I think he'll be just fine in that arena. But in regards to like legacy with rap fans, we're like, bro, you're just not that guy. You're not who you thought you always were.
So you think Beyonce gets acceptance first? I forgot that's what the question. I was just like, what was the question?
Yeah. I still think Drake's going to be just fine. Yeah. I don't think this tarnishes him with the streams and with like the Grammy committee and shit, right? Like that, right?
You can get your ass whooped and be cool. You know what I'm saying? You can't be caught looking like a pedophile and be cool, obviously. And then you can't be going saying your big homie told me I could. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
So that's where I feel like, and also like when I saw a nun on TikTok dancing to BBL Drizzy, I'm like, yeah, bro.
That's a tough scene,
This a different. Yeah, he smoked that Drake pack for sure.
He got turned into a laughing stock with his Pusha T loss and his Kendrick loss. We're not supposed to laugh at the GOATs. We ain't laugh at Jay when he lost to Nas. We were just like, Nas still got it. Like, that was how we came away from that.
Yeah.
We've all had a difficult time buying tickets. Lakers games are expensive, but I try and find games to take my son Vinny to. It's hard to find good deals, especially at the last minute.
You shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you.
The Lakers have a ton of home games the remainder of the year. I like that in the Game Time app, they have last-minute tickets. You can see views from every seat.
Game Time is the only ticketing app that gives you complete peace of mind with your purchase. Their all-in pricing shows your total up front, so you know you're getting a great deal before you buy. They also have the Game Time guarantee, which means you'll always get the best price.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time.
Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code JandJ for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code JANDJ for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
We're this close to crowning an NBA champ, and with the action heating up on the court, he's even hotter at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. There are only 4 teams left, and DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odd boosts, and so much more.
Think the T-Wolves will continue their hot streak? Or maybe you feel that the Pacers' Cinderella run continues. Throw up to $1,500 with DraftKings No Sweat Bet. New customers can deposit at least $5 and you'll get a bonus bet back equal to your first bet if it doesn't hit.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Jenkins. That's code Jenkins, Jenkins, for new customers to get a no sweat bet up to $1,500 if your first bet doesn't hit. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.